What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. It's July 24th. It's supposed to be earnings day. Funny, Stellantis doesn't have any numbers yet. But analysts are already talking about Ford and GM exceeding expectations in this quarter. Doing great, doing amazing. And Stellantis falling flat on their face. Roll that intro. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. We might end up doing a two-part video on this because I'm still waiting for earnings to drop. It is 3 p.m. Pacific time for me, and still no earnings from Stellantis. Ford and GM all look great. Nothing from Stellantis. I wonder why that is. I wonder if there are major people behind the scenes trying to sell their shares or get out from under the stock before it takes a massive hit. That's my guess. Anyways, I thought this was extremely interesting to see this from CNBC talking about just how bad Stellantis's outlook and earnings are with everything that they have going on in North America, from the new federal investigations to everything else that's been going on. I mean, the brand is a freaking disaster. I mean, absolute positive disaster. And I don't think that there's a simple fix to them getting it right. You know, I just don't. I don't see it. I think that they're going to have a very hard time turning this around. And part of this is one of the biggest hits to their earnings are not just that nobody's buying their shit because nobody wants to overpay for, you know, vehicles that have been sitting for 2 years on a lot anyway, and nobody cares about the Hornet or the other disasters. Just absolute disaster. It's just an absolute disaster. So it just, I don't know, man. The recalls are murdering this company in earnings. You think about it. All the cost-cutting savings and everything that went on in Q4 last year, Q1 this year, and all the money they made, they've basically given it back. With them being under federal investigation again, with the Rams and the Grand Wagoneers and the Wagoneers from randomly going into park while you're driving down the highway and locking up the e-brake in some cases, which we've already shown and we've posted here on videos. That recall alone, that's not going to even affect this quarter. Well, it's going to bang the next quarter. Look, I think that it's no secret here why we don't have those earnings yet today. I think that there's people behind the scenes that maybe there's a mutiny, maybe there's other stuff going on finally with the board of directors, and they get Carlos Tavares out of there. We'll have to see, man. But short update, like I said, it might be a two-part series. I thought it was interesting that Ford and GM beat expectations. Stellantis is talking about how they're going to push and fight for the European EV market. Yeah, okay, sounds good. I'm just waiting, man. I'm waiting to see what the stock is going to do. I'm waiting to see what these earnings are going to come out as, because there's a couple of moves I want to make, and it really just depends on what happens. I mean, if the earnings were good, you'd think they'd be rushing to market to publish them. The reason why I don't think they have is because they're that bad. They're really that bad. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends. All right, guys, update. I just got a notification. They are not dropping earnings today. I'm going to include this in the original video. And we got Market Watch we're going to put right here. And a couple of others that are now reporting that they expect earnings to be a disaster. The stock price is already down 2% on this leaked information. Shut up, you're going to the dealer. Like, literally the BMW is just going, Bring me to a dealer. Shut up. Does anybody else think it's funny that you get a check engine light or an error? You get a check engine light or an error every single time your car gets out of warranty. Yeah, I don't think it's issue either. Anyways, so no earnings. Earnings will be released tomorrow. I think it was supposed to be today. Everybody else dropped today. GM did good. Ford is doing great. Nothing from Stellantis. It is not a surprise to me at all. None of this is a surprise to me at all. This is a disaster when it comes to what's going on with Stellantis. And I think it's just giving people time. If I start seeing a bunch of shares sell, we already seen a 2.5% drop, and that's just off the rumblings. When these actual earnings drop tomorrow, if they're going to publish them and put them out tomorrow, I'm thinking this stock is going to be around 12 bucks, maybe 13. It's going to take a massive hit. Massive hit. I mean, it already did. I mean, it went from what, 25 to 19 and back to 20. I think we're going to be down at 12 after this. And it's, like I said, as I covered earlier in the video, it's literally nobody else's fault but Carlos Tavares. And I'm hoping the board sees that and sees that these cost-cutting measures are not saving the company any real money. They're not. They're not saving the company any money. So they don't need to continue to do what they're doing. It's costing them more money to use these cheaper materials and cheaper products and cutting the labor and cutting the engineers. It's costing them more money in the long run. It's like they're robbing Peter to pay Paul, man. It's just an absolute disaster. But anyways, I'm glad I didn't have to break this into 2 videos. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. And, yeah. Like I said before, stay petty, my friends. Whoopee!